Times, they are ever changing, and in this particular case it looks like YouTube is extremely afraid of TikTok, and the changes that we've seen on YouTube that in itself proves it, right? The promotion of shorts. By the way, I have a genuine question. If there's anybody watching this video that found me via my shorts, I would be extremely thankful if you left a comment and let me know, because yeah, the shorts get a lot of views and they seem to be bringing in subscribers, but I'm wondering if any of them are actually watching my long form content. But anyway, YouTube's chief business executive has quit as now the site tries to fight off TikTok. The thing with the short form content that I'm going to explain to you from a creator standpoint, from a business standpoint, has similar issues. It's the monetization. YouTube exists because people tolerate ads, or they pay for YouTube Premium, or like they join as a member. When you join as a member, YouTube takes a little cut of that. Creators are happy because we get a few bucks every month, and YouTube's happy because they get a few bucks every month. And that's how the platform exists. Everything YouTube does is to make money. The same reason they, on my call with my YouTube rep, they say, you got to do more live streams. Why do I want to do more live streams? Well, because they take 30% of super chats. You got to push your membership program. Why? Because YouTube takes 30% of the membership revenue. And they know this, and they know that the short form content is essentially unmonetizable, meaning essentially it's designed to make you just drone out and watch video after video after video, maybe while you're, doing the paperwork in the bathroom or whatever the case may be. But they can't run ads because that would be totally immersion breaking. If they could run ads, you'd see them. I mean, that's just that simple. TikTok has millions of kids working for free, essentially, for clout. Now, you can take these short form videos, build a brand, and hopefully you get people to, buy your delicious coffee, tea, or cocoa, or maybe they buy some sort of merch that you're wearing or selling or something of that nature. But they can't monetize it via the traditional sense. And now YouTube's top business executive steps down from his post as Google's streaming giant faces an escalating threat from TikTok. Robert Kinkle, a veteran YouTube executive who spent more than 12 years with the company, announces plans to leave after 12 years. After 12 incredible years, I've decided to move on to the next challenge soon, he wrote on Twitter. Working alongside creators, artists, media, and music companies to transform media has been a privilege. He will be replaced in October by Mary Ellen Coe, who currently oversees Google's advertising deals with small and medium-sized businesses. His exit comes as YouTube faces slowing growth and increasing competition from TikTok within the coveted Gen Z demographic. Who wants Gen Zers? I mean, if you're a Gen Zer and watching my video, I want you. A Pew Research poll published this month showed a whopping 95% of US teens said that they use YouTube, making it the most popular app or site in the survey. But YouTube was followed by TikTok, which was used by almost 70% of teens. As the Chinese-owned app eats up increasing share of young people's time online, it threatens big tech mainstays like YouTube and Meta's Instagram. Both YouTube and Instagram have copied TikTok's short video scroll interface through features called Shorts and Reels, respectively, in an effort to hold on to young users. The Kinsel, I suppose, who worked at Netflix prior to joining YouTube back in 2010, did not immediately reveal what he plans to do after leaving the company. Probably go work for TikTok. Google confirmed the departure under his leadership, blah, 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 blah. I mean, the YouTube that we knew 10, 15 years ago doesn't exist anymore. YouTube, has been trying to find the next big thing for years. It's changing. Now, I take on additional workload. I would never take away my long form video content because that's what most of my subscribers subscribe for. But now, in order to hold on for just a little bit longer, I add 2 to 3 short videos a day every single day to start the day. YouTube's top business executive leaving the company. Leadership changes come at a time when YouTube contends with slowing growth, rising competition from short video services such as TikTok. The thing is, though, you don't really. Are they really? This is my concern. Okay, this is my big concern. Are they really competition? Your existing content creators, they generally don't want to make short form content. It is a part of the job now. I view it as advertising, which is great. And I'm really, really looking forward to dropping this video and finding out, hey, like if people are like, yo, I found you through shorts and I like your long form content, that would be like, oh man, otherwise it's like eventually you're going to just stop doing them, because if they're not watching my long form content, what's the point? YouTube's top business executive who helped the Google unit from the upstart into the video giant is leaving the company as the battle slowing growth. Now, we know, you see, he confirmed his departure on Twitter. The video platform has recently invested heavily in its own TikTok competitor called Shorts, which it said in June had reached more than 1.5 billion monthly viewers. It is also developing an online store for streaming video services that could be available as soon as fall, the Wall Street Journal reported. This is YouTube diversifying. The way that people want to consume content now has changed for a new generation. There are still people that prefer the long form content. I'm one of those people. I like to listen to it while I'm driving or while I'm on my lawnmower or when I'm, doing whatever. But it is changing because a whole generation, especially on the younger side of Gen Z, they're used to consuming content that exceeds no longer than 60 seconds. So when they see a 10-minute or 12-minute or 13-minute video, many of them are like, ugh, that's like 13 TikTok videos just to find out this information. So content creators have to adapt. We have to understand that we can continue to make long form content and cater to the people we have, which is super duper important, and ignore the growth opportunity, or we can embrace it. You can't change what people like about you as a content creator. My viewers mostly like my long form content. I'm not going to ever trade long form for short form content. But if I want to try and reach these new people through shorts and hope they come to my long form, it's just, I got to do more work. He also previously, so the thing is, like, YouTube is struggling. YouTube, is really concerned about TikTok because this is where the new generation is going for informative content. And I'm not sure that YouTube can really, I suppose via their app, they can push it. I've tried uploading my content to Instagram in short form. It doesn't really hit. TikTok actually works okay, except every video I upload is making fun of some crazy lunatic leftist. So I got like struck off the platform almost immediately. But like you see here, like longtime Google exec leaves. Are there more? You see, Variety reported Wojcicki sent an internal memo to YouTube employees on Monday, noting that under his leadership, YouTube forged new relationships and partnerships in music, traditional media, and tech, while paying more than $30 billion to creators, artists, and media companies in the last 3 years. His experience at Netflix and YouTube makes him a go-to source for legacy media executives, including former Disney CEO Bob Iger, who transitioned their business to focus on direct-to-consumer streaming. YouTube has a lot of irons in the fire right now. They're trying to compete with Twitch in streaming, which if they would get off their rears and improve the product that they're offering, they could actually do, in my opinion. They still don't care to like have any kind of easy discoverability, which is what people actually want. There's no point in streaming if nobody can find you. But like, what does this mean for YouTube? Well, more of the same. I think that they're going to continue to double, quadruple, quintuple down on shorts. Why? It keeps people on their app and they don't have to pay us anything. I posted on Twitter that a short generally makes between $5 and $10 per million views, and that is infinitely better than it was in January, where a short would make 10 cents per million views. It's nothing. But where is the revenue coming from? Well, YouTube's just paying, probably operating at a loss, because they're not going to run ads on there. I mean, suppose They could put some interstitial ads every, I think some platforms do this, like every 5th video you watch, you get like a 15-second, 30-second ad or something like that. And then they're spreading that out between everybody. Maybe they're spreading out a little bit of that YouTube premium money. Maybe they're spreading out like sponsorships or something of that nature. But YouTube is not going to abandon shorts. I keep seeing my fellow creators talking about how stupid they are and how they're just never going to do them. And it honestly makes me concerned, because like, you got to do them. If you want to stay in the fight, you can say that you're just never going to do them and you don't care. But like, if you want to reach people, this is a great opportunity. I think I had 10 million views, 15 million views this month on my shorts. That's 15 million people that, you know, I didn't make any money, but that maybe they came and subscribed to my long form content, or maybe they, you know, YouTube is scared. That's exactly what they are. They see TikTok as a challenger to them. Meanwhile, they've been fighting Twitch over here. And in 10 years, people will be far more conditioned to the short form content. Yeah, I'll have my long form viewers still, but people will demand ultra short form content. I see, quite honestly, you know, right now I use shorts like basically like a meme, like mini little red tablets to put out there and hopefully get people to watch my long form content. Before I retire from YouTube, I will have to get much better at shorts, and I will have to get better at telling the whole story in a minute, because that's going to be what people want. Now, can YouTube monetize that? Well, that's the question. But they're undoubtedly scared, and maybe this is the beginning of some people jumping ship. I don't know. But YouTube is going to be forever changed in 2022 and 2023. That much I am positive. If you're new to this video, please do click that red subscribe button down below, and I will talk to you again real soon.